Detecting TV. Now, we're doing this because in the next 6 weeks it ramps up, the metal detecting world ramps up significantly. Considerably even is probably the right word. So I'm doing these jobs up the farm before autumn kicks in and I run out of time. So I'll give you guys, wonderful people that watch this channel, ladies and gentlemen, a behind the scenes look at what goes on. Now, if you're watching from anywhere in the world, give us a like, and I'm going to show you now what we're up to. It's quite interesting, actually. Maybe not as interesting as metal detecting, but I think a lot of you will find this of interest. Now, I've got this with me. Can anybody that's watching work out what that is and why I've got a cup of what looks like pellets? Anybody? Is anybody watching? Give us a hi. It is mid-afternoon, so people might be out sunbathing or walking or something, I don't know, but I'm going to bear with it for now. We're going to do a 25 to 30 minute live here on Unearthed Detecting TV. So I'm now walking down to a flock of sheep that we've got in this lower paddock, and these lower fields have been left. These lower fields have been left. Suffolk Searcher, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope you're well. Hope the weather's as nice down there as it is here. So we're walking down to this paddock and these lower fields, and the reason is because we've left these over summer to go back into pasture for the sheep to graze when the grass starts getting slower. And sheep like this sort of grass rather than that long stuff, because the long stuff tastes sour and the short stuff is sweet, and these sheep have got a sweet tooth, hence why I've got this. So if anybody knows what that is, give me a shout. Oh, the sheep know. As soon as I went like that, watch, see, they know because this is like sweets to them. You can only really move sheep in 2 or 3 ways. With a dog, so you can move them with a dog, sheepdog. You can move them with a quad, possibly, or you can move them with food. And food is a really good way of moving. So what we're doing today, we're moving these sheep out of this bottom pasture. As you can see, they've not made much of an impression in here, but here they come. All right, honey. Here they all come, look, flocking in. Because they know if they're stuck in this paddock, they've been in here for 6 days now, 5 or 6 days. Hello, hello. And the reason why they get bored of these 2 or 3 acre paddocks. So they want him to be in the big stuff. But I'm not going to put them in the big stuff. I'm going to put them in a smaller paddock that needs chewing down. The only way we can do it is this. Open the gate. Come on, guys. Ladies, I should say. Oh, look at this lot. Come on, Bear. You're always last, you Bear. Always. If you're watching from anywhere, give us a like. Press the like button. That would be fantastic. Right. So they're going to try to eat this sweet grass now. Right. And what I've got to do is convince them to eat this. As you can see, they're already chewing away. But I want to keep this for autumn. So I don't want them on this big field in now eating. Come on. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. They'll follow me. Oh yes. They like this much better than grass even. And these are sugar beet pellets, which is an old-fashioned recipe, but it's really good for them. I'm going to see if I can steady myself, guys, because I'm getting knocked into myself with the sheep. And here they are with me, look. Look at this lot. Come on, girls. I've got you a treat. It keeps me fit as well, and I'm not out detecting today. I've been fishing. I was fishing yesterday and it was unbelievable, fantastic bass fishing, and metal detecting took a back seat. But it's not, it's livening up from next week onwards, and then it just goes absolutely bonkers. Lawrence, how are you? Hope you're well. Come on, girls, come on. So to move sheep from pasture to pasture, I haven't got a sheepdog, I've got this. And they'll love this. As you can see, I've got a small, ooh, hellfire. She's already waiting for it. There you go. And that, guys, is how you move a small flock of sheep from pasture to pasture. So what I've got to do now, shut the gate, lock them in, and they can chew on this little paddock field for a couple of days. There's plenty of grass up here, and it gives me the chance to do some work up here. So I'm shutting the sheep in. There they all are, and they're going to chew on this stuff up here for the next day or two. Keep this bouncing up. This is bouncing. This has never got grass on it normally for the last God knows how many years, 10 years or more. And this is the first year we've had proper grass on it, so it's it'll save me a few quid in the winter with hay. So I've got something to chew on up until October. The better for me. What have we got? Vicky, hello and good luck. That's who's that? Willow Rocks, is it? I've got my glasses on, so I'll put my glasses on. Now I've got this ready, and the reason why we've got this ready is because I've got jobs to do. So I'm hoping this will start. I put petrol in it before. Fingers crossed. Yes, we're away. And what I'm going to do is we've got, well, let me turn the power up. We've got a lot of nettles, ferns, bracken and weeds to chop down. Now the sheep won't touch that, they just want the sweet stuff. So I've got to get the machinery on the job. So I've got no option other than to cut it. And I won't get a chance next weekend to do it, and then the weekends after that it just goes crazy with my own metal detecting kicking in, Suffolk Sandlands and the Unearthed team digs, along with a whole host of other bits and pieces going on. Still filming with the BBC, and life is just going to get a little bit crazy. So I've got to do these jobs now while I've got the chance. Got the revs down a bit. Liam, how are you, sir? I'm well. I hope you're well. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of all this crap. Here, look at the Scottish thistles there. We'll have to up the revs, stick it into flight mode, and we're away. We're cutting. As you can see, we're chopping down all this in preparation for winter. And believe me, it takes some doing. This grass is long. Wow, I did not expect this. These sheep are not making an impression in this. And this is the stuff that's taking over the bracken. Excuse me. Oh wow. There's been something sat in there, look. Can you see that? Something's been sat in there, fox probably. Probably a fox. Bloody things. They'll be sniffing around my hens. Anyway, now this is bad. I've neglected this field. So I'm being foolish. I have been foolish. This little mower, this John Deere mower, this isn't going to get, I'm not going to get through this. I might be able to get around the edges. Good buddy, been out with the usual guys today with some nice finds. Excellent news, mate. Well done. I'm glad. I'm going to put my sunglasses on there. I'm going to start her up and hope and pray that this will start. Oh, I've got to put my handbrake on. Bloody complicated. Fingers crossed, put it without too much bother. Yeah, this is bad. She's struggling going through this. Ain't gonna do it. Too powerful. The grass is too long. So what I'm gonna have to do is flatten it off first and then hope I can go back over it. But look at that, I've neglected it. It's my fault completely. What an idiot I am. Like I said, the sheep won't eat this. I mean, I could just leave it until winter time, but I'd rather do it now than autumn, winter. Just a foolish. My excuse is I'm getting old and I'm into too much, doing too many things, but that is just an excuse. You can see where I've cut, look, but we need to be better than that. Ram on, yes, Liam. I need to do more than ram it on. I need to bloody get a bigger motor, I think. So what I'm going to do now is put the cutting on, and this gives you an idea of what I do outside of the world of metal detecting and fishing. I'm always messing about with something. I'm getting through it. Look at that one. Woohoo! Oh my God, that is not getting. Doesn't like it. Does not like it at all. Jeez. Oh well. There's me thinking it was alright. It's not alright. I mean, these sheep should be in here for ages, really, chewing this down, but they get bored, they spoil. That's it. That's it. Down the hill. So it works going downhill. Well, let's try that again. And having your own fields and your land and everything is nice. It's a nice idea. But when you've actually got it, it takes a level of responsibility. And whoa, 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 whoa. Moles again. There's mole hills I'm going over. So that's another job I've neglected. Right, so it's downhill fast. Fast as I can. Woohoo! Yeah, that's doing it. That is the spirit, mate. All 8 miles an hour a bit. So it just gives you an idea of what we do. When I'm not fishing, detecting and running a business. Content creating is a bit of a passion of mine. I enjoy it. Chopping all that down, look. And it's a nice life if you can get it. Chop, chop, chop. Oh hell. Woo! Hey, I get them Scotties. Much easier on this grass, but we don't want to cut this grass. We want to cut this grass. As you can see there, look at the berries on the trees, look. And this hedgerow right along here is an ancient hedgerow. We've got rose hips, blackberries. What else have we got on here? Black currant. We've got an apple tree up there as well. Got loads of black currant this year. Sloes further down. A whole host of different things that people can take advantage of. Now, at some point, I'm going to break this mower. I can feel it coming because this grass is that long. It's struggling to get through it. But I'm going to have to persevere. Again, let's just make sure the handbrake's on. we're going to go downhill again. Take the handbrake off. Yeah, some more things to remember on these than there is a car. Yeah, there's been some serious molehills problems up here. Say hi if you're on watching us live. People are going to ask me, or have asked me already, if I detect on these fields, and I do. And yes, the answer is I found some really nice things on these fields over the years, and it does make me wonder what is on the rest of them. Right, what we're going to do, stick it into drive mode, get rid of these thistles. Bracken. Horrible. So you can see the pathway that I've chewed through now. It's just like a Mario Kart. I feel like I'm on Mario Karts going round and round here. Yeah, there's definitely been a fox down here, I can smell it. A little fox sniffing about. If I can make a pathway right along, I might be alright right round it. Woohoo! It's taking some stick. This will need a service this year, this little boy. Bloody good mow though. I mean, I could cut the whole field if I wanted and let it grow back up, but it's too late now. Going to leave it, let the sheep chew it. Let the sheep chew it down to October, November, and then it'll be alright. Right, I'm going to chop all this down next. Bloody hell. So it just shows you, if you don't, oh look at that. Look at this, folks. I don't know if anybody can see this. Got them trees in there. I'm going to see if I can zoom. Oh, bloody hell, that was me. That backfiring. That's not a good sign. There, look. Got all them slows. Unbelievable. That's absolutely full. I've never seen as many slows. But it just shows you this is the woods below the fields, and these woodland, look at that, the woodland will take over. So if you don't maintain your fields, like I haven't been doing for the last few months, what's happening is the woods, the nature just takes over. Look at all this fern I've got to chop down. Got to get rid of all this. I've got rid of some of it, look, as you can see, but the grass is that long. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's just what I'm chopping. It's just thick. And I haven't got enough sheep at this moment in time to eat through it. If I get more sheep, I won't have enough land. It's a fine balance. And that bang you heard was this thing. So it hasn't given up the ghost, I hope. If it has, no, she's all right. It was a hell of a bang. Just backfired. Here we go. So my next job is to get rid of these nettles, thistles up here. But run them over first. One there, a few over here, a few big ones there. And flatten all them ferns down in that bottom corner. That's where we were just. These molehills are giving me some stick. It's a really good prostate jiggler. If you haven't got a prostate problem, I probably have now. Jesus. So that's what you've got to do, folks. You've got to maintain it. If you don't maintain it, you end up in problems. Round and round and round. If there's anybody on watching this for the first time, by all means subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free. You can catch up with all our adventures that we do over the years, with adventures, history, metal detecting, awesome discoveries, and a little bit of crazy farming thrown in, and stupid sheep farming, plastic farming I call it. But we love our sheep, you see, and hens and things. So who's to judge? Apart from my lack of anything about this land. Right, I'm going to put this up and get over all this. Whoa! Whoa, it nearly went. Oh, it did go. Bollocks. Sorry to swear, folks. I do apologise for my language. I don't know if bollocks is a swear word anyway, really. I don't know if there'd be too many people upset with me for saying that. I do try to keep my language to a minimum on here, for obvious reasons. Excessive swearing is not something that YouTube likes, and I don't blame them really, even though I swear probably worse than anybody. Got flies in my ears. Right, we're going to give it a good old go. Come on! Don't cuss out! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! That was very lucky. So as a cut-off, if the motor can't keep up the blades, it cuts out. And the grass is that long, it's cutting out. Tell you what, we've done alright though, considering it was thick with fern. I'm going to fly through it now, one-handed. Go on, son. Go on. Go on, lad. Brilliant. Absolutely awesome. What the plan will be, if I can get the sheep down here in the next few days, they'll graze around the edges where the short stuff is, and eventually they'll start knocking it down, and then I can come back in with the mower just before it starts getting damp in the morning and heavy dew, and I can probably get into it a bit better. Also gives the mower a good run out, because in the next week or two this is going away to storage for the winter. Back out on the main fields now. Can drop down the revs a little bit now and make it a little bit more less bouncy, I suppose. It makes somebody seasick on here. My little granddaughter and grandson's up here a couple of weeks ago, cutting down some thistles and nettles and things on here, because obviously the sheep don't touch them until they're dead, and they're just starting to come up, so I'm going to shoot them down a little bit more. See if we can get behind here, if we can. Woohoo! I didn't think I was going to make that, but I did. Which is good news, I can make it again now. Chewing all this rubbish here. And these ride-on mowers take a lot of beating. Much better than strimming. As you can see, I'm getting rid of all that lot there in this old pen, which is redundant now. Whoa. Bloody hell. Serious nettles in here. Bloody hell. Just makes life a little bit easier. And in all this lot up here. And that's what we're doing now, look. I've cut a big area there so the sheep can get in there now and feed a bit better. I daren't go any further because I'm pretty sure there's some wood in there that I can't see it's buried. A couple of sheep in there, a few up there, a dozen or so messing about. Yes, so they're going to be in there now for about a week. No, they're not. About 3 days. There's only one feeding out, but the rest of them are too hot because it's 25 degrees today, believe it or not. So the rest of them are just sort of, a couple up there, the rest of them are in the shade. Cute little things they are. So what we've achieved there is not a great deal, apart from cutting all this area here. Now I could do with getting in this. So what I think I'm going to do is drive in with the mower on full whack and just keep reversing over it. But we've got to check first if there's any wood on the floor, and I can't see any. But this is proper neglect, and I've got to be careful because these things are full of little ladybirds. So I suppose you've got to have one eye on saving the little creatures as well, because the whole world is based around little creatures and big creatures. That's what I've come to learn in my short existence on this planet, or long existence, depending on how old you are. Let me have a drink. Right, anybody on, give us a shout, say hi. What have we got on? We've got quite a lot of people watching actually. I think some people are finding it either therapeutic or bloody boring. Hey everyone, Augustus Detecting, how are you, sir? We're here behind the scenes look at Unearthed Detecting TV and the farm job, what we do when we're not fishing and detecting. That water is divine. Right, we're going to go in there and do that if I learn to turn the handbrake on. Oh no, I didn't like it. Here we go. We're going to smash the nettles and the weeds. Good, thank you, sir. How are you doing? Very hot, and we've got lots of jobs to do and not a lot of time to do them. So we're going to get putting all these before autumn sets in, because there's an autumn feel in the air now. Let's see how that's done. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Do you know what? That's good. Look at that. I'm happy at that. Very, very happy with that. Do you know, I could do this for a living, folks. I could sack selling metal detectors and just cut people's paddocks. Much less hassle. Anybody wants the paddocks Anybody wants the paddocks chopping, give us a shout, I'll come round and do it. I'll be cheap. Look at that. And this time, we're going to go right up to the edge of that. There. Woohoo! Sweet. Not so sweet. Ah, pretty sweet. Look at that there, what a difference that's made. I'm going to go in there with a strimmer and do the rest of it with the hand, I think. Or shall I go and chop that one? Right, hang on. Doing a 3-point turn here. Highly manoeuvrable, these things. What we'll do, reverse. See if we can get right down that edge. What I did, I put it into reverse by mistake. But I did a good job there, guys. You did it with me. Look at that. Bit in the middle, we've got to get that bit in the middle. We've got to get this lot here. I'll keep my finger on the button, it'll do it backwards. Like that. All sorted. Pleasant detecting, it's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, I like it. I love being able to do it, but I've left it too long, I've neglected it, and it's not fair on the sheep, expecting the sheep to do that. So what I'm going to do now, in the last 5 minutes, I'm going to drive down the bottom just to see if we can cut anything else. Anybody got any questions to ask me, feel free. What's been happening in my world this week, or last 2 weeks, I was offered a role or job, I don't know if it's the right words, job, but a role within a detecting manufacturer, working and helping support them, but I turned it down. It's not a manufacturer that I'm familiar with, and some of the products are not my cup of tea, shall I say. So that was one interesting thing. Somebody reached out to us a couple of weeks ago asking if I'd like a role within their circle detecting, which is quite flattering, and I was very, very blessed, and you know, I was quite chuffed that they asked, actually, but I had to sadly turn it down. It just wasn't for me. Too much time, and it stifled me doing other things. So yeah, that's one of the things that's been happening. What else have we got going on? We've got some filming coming up with the BBC. Lost and Found in the Lakes is coming out soon, some filming there to do next week, and then there's a small matter of Butley Priory detecting tours with John and Andy and the rest of the team. So I'll be down detecting in Suffolk with some wonderful finds to show people. Growing steadily on the Facebook page. We're up to 28,500 followers now, and the goal is 100,000. So if you've not followed us on the Unearthed UK Facebook page, feel free to jump across and drop us a follow. That would be very kind. We're trying to get the 100,000 mark. We're some way off. We're only 28.5% of the way there, so we've got some time. But we've grown from 14,000 in February this year, and now we're up to 28.5. So everything's looking pretty good. Maybe in 18 months or so, I will be able to reach the 100,000 milestone that I've set myself, and it's no particular reason, it's just a goal that I've set myself. So whether it comes off, I don't know. So there's nowhere else I can cut rather than spoil the mower. I think we're going to have to call it off. I'll have to bring the big strimmer down, I think. Oh, I could bring the quads down and bring out a chain harrow. What I could do with is a little tractor, but I can't afford it. Unfortunately, guys, I cannot afford a tractor. But the sheep will have to do the job, and they will do the job. Look at these wonderful berries on here. Honestly, God, we've got this year. It's an absolute harvest. You can see why the old people paid a lot of attention to hedgerows. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Let me just turn that off. It's just full. Look at that. It's absolutely full of berries. I've never seen so many. A while ago, I found a Neolithic polished flint stone heads from the Stone Age. Is it possible you guys could make a video where you only search eyes only for finds? Yes, we could possibly do that, you know, do a bit of eyes only on ploughed land, yeah. Jimbo, got a mulching deck on that. You'll be able to bale that after drying it out. Yeah, probably, mate. Do you know what? I should have got the next model up with the collector in the back of it. It come with a collector, but it was too expensive. I couldn't afford it at the time. I definitely can't afford it now. Yeah, as you can see, look at all that. It's absolutely full. Now then, guys, are they blackcurrant? There's nothing been eating them. I'm pretty sure some of you guys out there would know what that is. Jimbo, you've got a little crown next to you and a hashtag third. And I think you're third place today in the rankings. And Augustus Detecting, I've got a wasp around me. Augustus Detecting is in second place. If you're watching, give us a like. Say that you can see us. I'm going to now. Some of you guys watching this will tell me, Jim, did you find a hammer today? Pretty sure you did. And if you did, well done, mate. I'm sure I glanced it and liked it on Facebook. Elderberry. Are they elderberry? I'll tell you what, that is a lot of elderberry. That's a lot. Look at that one. Bloody hell, it's honestly, there's tons of it. So elderberry wine, I guess, you could make. Yeah, you're probably right there, Lawrence. You're probably right, not blackcurrant. There's all sorts of rose hips, blackberries, elderberry. I'm sure there's blackcurrant along this hedgerow somewhere. I wonder if that's why I found so many things with my detector right up and down these hedgerows. Because these will be ancient hedgerows, you see. And the old people have probably been doing the business by collecting it in the autumn time. I mean, look at these blackberries. It's just absolutely full. And the sloes, rose hip, as I said earlier. And we've even got more of these elderberries, look. Yeah, nice to see that. I absolutely love nature, me. Love it. Much better than concrete and what humans get up to, innit? You get outdoors, you get away from all the hassle and stress. Where there's humans, there's always stress, folks. Where there's nature, there's less stress. There are loads of blackberries there. Tons of blackberries. I think that there is a crabapple tree. Yes, it is. See the crabapples in there. So that's a crabapple tree, look. Honestly, these hedgerows are unbelievable. Rose hip. Wow. I'm so blessed to own, land where we've got all this stuff growing. It's just a shame we can't put it into good use. I've got some sloe trees at the back, and they're absolutely full. And I've just noticed that the hens have been starting to eat the sloes, which is unusual because they eat everything else, so I suppose they can. The beautiful tree here full. Look at that. Yeah. Absolutely full of it. Good to see though. Right, I'm going to go up to this gate now. I'm going to keep the sheep penned in while I put this mower in. If any of you are watching from anywhere in the world, give us a shout. It's always a pleasure to see. It's just something a little bit different, a behind the scenes look of what we get up to. And I have got some exciting news to break in about 4 weeks. But I can't see anything now until we cross the lines and, what's the word, cross the dots, sign up. I don't know what the bloody word is. If Melanie was here, she'd tell me. cross the line and sign the dots, or sign the dots and cross the line, is that right? Jimbo, you've just donated £1.99, which helps me keep these lives and the pages going, so it's a heartwarming gesture to send it. Oh, hang on, we've got a problem. So these have come in here now, and I haven't shut the gate at the bottom, which is a problem. So what I'm going to have to do is go back and get some more of the nuts, and they're all keen on this, aren't they? What, not scared of the mower. Not scared of the mower, I thought, at all. Dot the ID, cross the T's, John said. Dot the I, cross the D. That's it. I knew, do you know what? I knew you'd get it, John. I knew you'd get it. Hammered coins are beautiful. It's a shame in Germany they are pretty rare. Wouldn't you think there would be, wouldn't you think that there would be hammered coins in Germany? A lot of them must be around the old towns. It's got to be. Oh no, it's not John. Is it Ian? Oh, it's not. Sorry, Ian. I thought I said Jan. I thought the I was a J. It's Ian Salthouse Thornton. Anyway, I thought somebody would know it. Right, folks, I'm going to knock it off because I've got jobs to do. I've got to get these lot out of here now because they're absolutely hammering the grass. Look. Look at that. Unbelievable. You'd think they've never been fed. Look how fat they are. Right, guys, you take care. I'll see you soon on the next live, which will be finds identified.